Guys, today we'll be looking at Varun Dhawan and Shraddha Kapoor's compatibility. So, to be clear, Varun Dhawan is married, so we are not saying that these guys will be entering a relationship. We'll be seeing that if they were together, would they be compatible or not as a couple. So, this is all we will be saying. So, first of all, we see that on Varun Dhawan's hand, we see that the headline and lifeline are joined, and same for Shraddha Kapoor's hand, the headline and lifeline are joined. So this means that both are cautious, both are step by step, both take things step by step. They don't rush into things. So this is a positive for them because they are both similar. Now let's look at Shraddha Kapoor's heartline. It's starting from the Saturn mount, and it's very straight. So this means that she is very, what do you say, very good with money, very materialistic, and a person with another heartline like that would be having the compatibility. So yes, Varun Dhawan has the exact same heartline, very straight and starting from Saturn. So this means he's a money maker. He has very good money making skills, and there's that as well. So they are compatible here as well. If we see the headline, we see that it's going downward. So this means he is creative. And if we see Shraddha Kapoor's headline, it's mostly straight, but in the end, it's going a bit downward. So this means that she's more logical and more practical than Varun Dhawan. So there is that. So then we see that the fate lines, here the fate line is coming from the Mount to Moon. So when the fate line comes from the Mount to Moon, this means that the other person having the fate line from the Mount to Moon will also be very compatible. So here the fate line is also coming from the Mount to Moon section. So they are also compatible when it comes to the fate line. So where they are not compatible, I would be saying that would be the mounts. Here the mounts of Shraddha Kapoor, the Venus mount is normal, not too developed, and the Apollo mount is developed, the Mercury mount is developed, and the Jupiter mount is developed. But here the Moon mount is not that developed, and the Venus mount is just moderately developed, not too much developed. Here Varun Dhawan is like different. His Venus mount is exceptionally developed. His Mars mounts are exceptionally developed, and his Mercury mount, Apollo mount, Jupiter mount, almost all of his mounts are developed. Even the Moon mount is developed. So there we see an excess of development. So this means that he is very, he is a person who wants the best. He doesn't settle for less. And Shraddha Kapoor is more on the lenient side. She's not that forceful like him. So he will be taking the lead in the relationship. He will be the driving force of the relationship. And this is also shown by his long thumb. So this means he's the dominant personality in the relationship. So Shraddha Kapoor will be more laid back if they were to enter a relationship, and the thumb is also short, on the shorter side. So she will be on the submissive side. Now let's look at the fingers. We see that her fingers are of normal length. So they get along well with long fingered people and short fingered people. But here one of the one's fingers are on the longer side. So this means that he would be getting along with her because they both have, I would even say that they are more on the normal size as well. So fingers are also compatible. And if we see the thumb, it's very good. It has a logic phalange which is shaped like an hourglass. And then we see the the thumb, which is having a good shape. So both are balanced. If we see the thumb, it's well balanced with each other. The both phalanges are balanced. So the thumb is very good. And here we see for Shraddha, the thumb is on the shorter side, but it's also well balanced. It's having the uh, both of the phalanges are well balanced with each other. I think the will phalange might be a bit short, so she might be hesitant and might overthink before doing anything. Unlike Varun Dhawan, who's more forceful and more sure of himself. So if I was to rate this relationship reading, it would be an 8 out of 10 because they are very compatible when it comes to the lines, but not that compatible when it comes to the thumb or the mount. So this is an 8 out of 10 reading, but they are overall very compatible. So this is all I can say from Varun Dhawan and Shraddha Kapoor's hand compatibility analysis. So hope you all enjoyed, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.